What is the most complex object in the known universe? Many astrophysicists would say it's not a giant star, nor a supermassive black hole. It's the 3-pound universe residing within our own skulls, the human brain. For centuries, we've gazed out at the cosmos, seeking answers in the vast expanse of space. But what if the greatest mysteries lie not in the stars, but within ourselves? Imagine a world where we could fully decipher the neural symphony of thoughts, emotions, and memories. This isn't just science fiction. Neuroscientists and psychologists are making remarkable strides in unraveling the brain's intricate workings. We're mapping neural pathways, decoding brainwaves, and even beginning to understand the biological basis of consciousness. With each new discovery, we inch closer to unlocking the secrets of the mind. But with this knowledge comes profound questions about who we are, what it means to be human, and what our future holds. Join me as we embark on a journey into the inner cosmos, exploring the tantalizing possibilities and profound implications of a world where the human mind is an open book. For millennia, philosophers and theologians grappled with the mysteries of consciousness and the self. They debated the nature of free will, the origins of emotions, and the very essence of being. But it wasn't until the advent of modern science that we began to develop tools to peer inside the black box of the brain. Today we stand on the cusp of a new era of understanding. Sophisticated imaging techniques such as fMRI and EEG allow us to observe the brain in action, witnessing the neural fireworks that accompany our thoughts and feelings. We're deciphering the language of neurons, understanding how they communicate and form intricate networks that give rise to our complex mental life.
Genetic studies are revealing the blueprint of our minds, uncovering the interplay between nature and nurture in shaping who we are. We're beginning to understand the biological underpinnings of mental illnesses, offering hope for more effective treatments and even cures. The quest to understand the human mind is not merely an academic exercise. It's a quest to alleviate suffering, enhance human potential, and unlock the secrets to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence.
Imagine understanding a vast city from above. The true complexity lies within its hidden networks. Understanding the human brain is similar. The real magic happens deep within, among neurons and synapses.
Neuroimaging like fMRI lets us see neural activity. We can track information flow from senses to decision centers, see the amygdala flare with fear, and the hippocampus hum with memory.
Mapping the brain's geography is only the first step. We need to decipher the language of neurons, the fundamental units of the nervous system. Neurons are like tiny messengers, sending and receiving signals through a vast network. These signals are the currency of thought, the building blocks of perception, emotion, and action.
Imagine a bustling marketplace where news spreads like wildfire. That's your brain, as billions of neurons fire in concert. Some neurons amplify signals, while others filter out the noise. This dance of neural activity gives rise to our inner lives. Deciphering the neural code is one of the greatest scientific challenges of our time. It's like trying to crack an alien language, with its own grammar, syntax, and vocabulary.
By recording neuron activity, researchers are decoding thoughts, feelings, and intentions.
In one experiment, scientists predicted which picture a person was looking at based on neuron activity. Another study revealed the type of music a person was listening to by analyzing brainwaves.
These findings suggest our thoughts and emotions leave distinct neural fingerprints.
How does the subjective experience of being you arise from the activity of billions of neurons?
This is the mind-body problem, a philosophical conundrum vexing thinkers for centuries.
Some argue consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe linked to quantum mechanics.
The quest to understand the brain is bringing us closer to unlocking the secrets of the mind.
The journey into the inner cosmos is a quest to understand what it means to be human.
Imagine a world where the shadows of mental illness no longer haunted our lives. Depression, anxiety, schizophrenia. These conditions might become relics of the past if we could fully comprehend the brain's workings.
With a complete understanding of neural circuitry, we could pinpoint the precise malfunctions that give rise to these disorders. This knowledge would revolutionize mental health care.
we could develop highly targeted therapies that address the root causes of mental illness. Gene editing tools like CRISPR could potentially correct genetic predispositions to certain conditions.
The quest to understand the brain isn't just about fixing what's broken, it's also about pushing the boundaries of human potential. What if we could enhance our cognitive abilities, sharpen our memories, and unlock hidden reserves of creativity?
As we unlock the secrets of the mind, the line between science fiction and reality could blur, opening up a Pandora's box of possibilities and ethical dilemmas. Imagine a world where brain-computer interfaces are as commonplace as smartphones. These devices could augment our natural abilities, allowing us to access information instantaneously, learn new languages effortlessly, or even experience the sensory world in entirely new ways.
Artists could create breathtaking masterpieces by translating their emotions directly into music or painting. Scientists could solve complex problems by tapping into the collective knowledge of interconnected minds. However, this quest for cognitive enhancement raises profound questions.
In a world where mental augmentation is possible, who will have access to these technologies? Will we create a society of enhanced individuals and those left behind, further widening the gap between the haves and have-nots? And what about the very essence of human striving, the value of hard work and dedication, in a world where cognitive shortcuts are readily available?
The ability to delve into the deepest recesses of the mind comes with profound ethical responsibilities. In a world where our thoughts, emotions, and memories could potentially be read like an open book, the very notion of privacy takes on new urgency. Safeguarding mental privacy would become paramount, requiring new legal frameworks and ethical guidelines for the use and protection of neural data.
Imagine a world where lie detectors are not just the stuff of spy thrillers, but commonplace tools used in courtrooms, workplaces, and even personal relationships. While this might seem like a boon for truth and justice, it raises troubling questions about free will, coercion, and the right to keep our thoughts private. The line between truth and deception could become blurred, as our understanding of how memories are formed, distorted, and even implanted becomes more sophisticated.
The potential for misuse of this knowledge is vast. Imagine authoritarian regimes using brain-scanning technology to identify dissidents or manipulate the thoughts and emotions of their citizens. Imagine corporations using neuromarketing techniques to bypass our rational defenses and sell us products we don't need or want.
The quest to understand the human mind comes with the heavy responsibility of ensuring that this knowledge is used ethically and for the betterment of humanity.
Our relationships with ourselves and others are intricately woven with the fabric of our minds. As we gain a deeper understanding of how our brains shape our perceptions, emotions, and behaviors, the very nature of self-understanding and interpersonal connection could undergo a profound transformation.
The boundaries between our inner and outer worlds might blur, challenging our assumptions about identity, empathy, and the nature of love itself.
As we stand on the precipice of unlocking the secrets of the human mind, we face a future fraught with both exhilarating possibilities and daunting challenges. The knowledge we gain has the potential to reshape our world in profound ways, transforming not only our understanding of ourselves but also our relationships with each other and the very fabric of society.
Imagine a world where education is tailored to the unique learning styles of each student, where political discourse is based on empathy and understanding rather than manipulation and division, where the arts transcend cultural boundaries, tapping into the universal language of human emotion.
This is the promise of a future where we fully understand the human mind, a future where the power of this knowledge is used wisely and compassionately to create a more just, equitable, and fulfilling world for all. But this future is not guaranteed. The path forward requires careful navigation, ethical reflection, and a deep commitment to ensuring that the benefits of this knowledge are shared by all.
As we embark on this journey into the inner cosmos, let us proceed with both courage and humility, recognizing that the greatest discoveries we make may be not only about the human mind, but also about ourselves.
Every sunrise casts a shadow, and so it is with knowledge. As we illuminate the deepest recesses of the human mind, we must also confront the shadows that lurk within those depths. The same understanding that could unlock unparalleled potential for healing and growth could also be twisted to manipulate, control, and exploit.
The pursuit of knowledge is a double-edged sword, and wielding this power responsibly will be one of humanity's greatest challenges.
The allure of understanding the human mind is often framed in terms of control.
But this pursuit of control, however seductive, rests on a fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of both the mind and the human experience.
Even if we could pinpoint the neural correlates of specific thoughts, emotions, or behaviors, manipulating these circuits in isolation would be like trying to change the course of a river by adjusting a single drop of water.
Moreover, the human experience is defined not by the absence of suffering, but by our ability to navigate it, to find meaning and purpose in the face of adversity.
The pursuit of a perfectly controlled mind risks creating a sterile and ultimately unfulfilling existence. Section 3. The price of prediction.
Imagine being able to identify individuals at risk of developing mental illness, predicting criminal behavior before it occurs, or even forecasting the success or failure of relationships before they begin.
But this predictive power, while alluring, comes at a steep price, threatening to undermine free will, erode individual agency, and create a society where our destinies are predetermined by our biology.
The danger of prediction lies not only in its potential for inaccuracy, but also in its power to become a self-fulfilling prophecy.
The very act of predicting behavior can shape the reality it seeks to observe, creating a feedback loop that limits our choices and reinforces existing social inequalities. Section 4. The fragility of free will.
But as we delve deeper into the workings of the brain, this question takes on new urgency, challenging our assumptions about responsibility, morality, and the very essence of what it means to be human.
Imagine a world where criminals plead not guilty by reason of faulty brain wiring, where addicts are absolved of responsibility for their cravings, where the very notion of blame is rendered meaningless by our understanding of the brain's deterministic processes.
While this might seem like a more compassionate and just approach, it also raises profound questions about the foundations of our legal system, our moral compass, and our ability to hold ourselves and others accountable for our actions.
Preserving this space for agency, for the possibility of choosing differently, is essential for maintaining a just and meaningful society. Section 5. Navigating the minefield of the mind.
It is a journey into the deepest recesses of our being, a confrontation with both the extraordinary potential and the inherent dangers of unlocking the secrets of consciousness.
As we venture further into this uncharted territory, we must proceed with caution, humility, and a deep sense of ethical responsibility.
The future we create will depend on the choices we make today, on our willingness to confront the ethical dilemmas, to establish safeguards, and to ensure that the benefits of this knowledge are shared by all.
The human mind is not a puzzle to be solved, but a mystery to be explored, a vast and uncharted territory with the potential for both great good and great harm. Empathy, the ability to step into another person's shoes and understand their feelings, is often considered the bedrock of human connection.
As we unlock the neural mechanisms underlying empathy, we open the door to a world where understanding another person's emotions is no longer a matter of interpretation, but a matter of accessing the raw data of their experience.
Imagine a world where couples could literally feel each other's love, joy, and pain, where parents could instantly understand their child's unspoken needs, where conflicts could be resolved not through heated arguments, but by tapping into the shared wellspring of empathy.
This heightened empathy could foster deeper connections, bridge cultural divides, and create a more compassionate and understanding world.
Navigating the complexities of this empathetic future would require developing new social norms, emotional regulation techniques, and perhaps even ethical guidelines for accessing and sharing our emotional landscapes. In a world where we can peer into the minds of others, the very notion of privacy takes on new dimensions.
This transparency could erode trust, fuel suspicion, and create a society where authenticity is sacrificed on the altar of self-preservation.
Imagine first dates where potential partners can assess our levels of attraction, honesty, and fidelity with a glance at a biofeedback monitor.
The art of conversation could devolve into a carefully choreographed dance of pleasantries, devoid of genuine intimacy or vulnerability.
In a world obsessed with transparency, the very qualities that make us human, our flaws, our secrets, our capacity for both darkness and light, could become liabilities driving us further apart. Love, that most enigmatic of human emotions, has always defied easy definition.
We might discover that what we perceive as love is merely a complex interplay of hormones, neurotransmitters, and evolutionary imperatives, leaving us questioning the very foundations of our most cherished relationships.
Imagine a world where compatibility algorithms, powered by brain-computer interfaces, can predict with uncanny accuracy the likelihood of a successful relationship.
This scientific dissection of love, while potentially illuminating, could also diminish its magic and mystery.
The challenge for humanity will be to reconcile our newfound understanding of love's biological underpinnings with the enduring power of its mystery, its ability to surprise, delight, and challenge us in ways that defy rational explanation. As our understanding of the human mind deepens, the line between our biological selves and our technological creations could become increasingly blurred.
Brain-computer interfaces, once the stuff of science fiction, could become as commonplace as smartphones, enhancing our cognitive abilities, expanding our sensory experiences, and even granting us new forms of communication and expression.
This augmented society, while holding immense promise, also raises profound questions about identity, equality, and the very essence of what it means to be human.
But it could also create a society divided between those who embrace augmentation and those who cling to their unaugmented humanity.
The challenge for humanity will be to ensure that these technologies are developed and deployed ethically, equitably, and in a way that enhances, rather than diminishes, our shared humanity.
Trust, the invisible glue that binds individuals and societies together, is built on a foundation of shared values, mutual respect, and the belief that others will act predictably and in good faith.
Navigating this uncharted territory will require redefining the boundaries of privacy, developing new ethical frameworks for interacting with the minds of others, and cultivating a deep sense of compassion and understanding in the face of our shared vulnerabilities.
Imagine a world where the fear of mental intrusion, of having our innermost thoughts and feelings laid bare, erodes the very possibility of genuine connection.
In this world, trust becomes less about faith in the unknown and more about managing risk, about calculating the likelihood that someone will act in our best interests based on their neural profile, their past behavior, their perceived trustworthiness.
This shift could lead to a society where suspicion reigns, where intimacy is elusive, and where the bonds of human connection are replaced by the cold, calculating logic of risk assessment algorithms.
As we stand on the precipice of a new era of understanding, gazing into the depths of the human mind, we are humbled by the sheer complexity and wonder of this 3-pound universe we each carry within us.
But with each new discovery, with each piece of the puzzle we painstakingly fit into place, we gain a deeper appreciation for the boundless tapestry of the mind.
We've peered into the depths of consciousness, grappling with the philosophical and ethical implications of unlocking the secrets of the self.
Throughout this exploration, one truth has become abundantly clear. The human mind is not a static entity to be dissected and controlled, but a dynamic, ever-evolving landscape shaped by a confluence of factors: our genes, our environments, our experiences, and our interactions with others.
It is a landscape of breathtaking beauty and bewildering complexity, a testament to the extraordinary potential and enduring mystery of the human experience. The quest to understand the human mind is not a destination but a journey, an ongoing exploration that will continue to challenge, inspire, and transform us for generations to come.
The future of this exploration is ripe with possibility.
The development of brain-computer interfaces could usher in an era of augmented humanity, where our minds seamlessly merge with technology, expanding our cognitive abilities, transforming our sensory experiences, and fundamentally altering the way we interact with the world.
But alongside these exhilarating possibilities lie profound ethical challenges.
These are not merely technical questions, but fundamental questions about our values, our aspirations, and the kind of future we want to create.
The quest to understand the human mind compels us to confront fundamental questions about what it means to be human. We grapple with consciousness, free will, morality, and our essence.
This knowledge empowers us to heal, enhance abilities, and create a just world. It reveals our vulnerabilities and the balance shaping our thoughts and actions.
With this knowledge comes an ethical imperative, to use it wisely and compassionately for all humankind.
The future we create will be shaped by our ethical choices, compassion, and commitment to a world where all minds can thrive.